Hey tankers, what is up? This is Alexbuildit, and today we'll be taking a look at the new and improved Falls Creek. Now, just taking a look at this side of the spawn, we can already tell what a difference has been made as compared to previous patch. Like, take a look right here. The whole area is a little bit wider. There's more telephone poles and there's more buildings, and there's less cover in general. Mountains were added in the distance, which obviously weren't there last patch, and the whole lighting scenario has changed. There are parts of this map update that I like, and parts that I don't, as it gravitates more towards medium gameplay, which is almost every map. The North Spawn and South Spawn both lost the ability to haul down by using the bridge, which you used to be able to do. It's a little bit more flat. The don't jump signs have been added on both sides of the ravine on your left, and the water has been eliminated that used to run underneath the bridge, and there's actually now a path you can take. As compared to last time, you can see that the water, there was actually a way to get over if you were a really fast tank, but that has been removed, and now there's a super simple way to go across rather than using the bridge. If you keep on going down to the south spawn, you'll notice that there are some parts that are still there from last patch. These rocks are still there, you can use to take cover, that building should be relatively familiar. And a spot for tank destroyers was added, but it's not a very good spot, especially for this map, as all the fighting occurs around the cap. The cap circle itself has changed a lot. As you see right here, you do have a very wide range, but if you can see everyone, there's a pretty good chance that they'll be able to see you, especially in a map like this where all the fighting will take place centrally and where you'll be easy to spot, so unless you have great camo value, it is not really an option. Take a look from last patch, this area was not even accessible. As both sides of the spawn are almost a mirror image of each other, both sides have the sniping option. We're going to go ahead and head on down and take a look at what they've done. Now the south spawn lost a little ridge that used to be over there that you could split your team up, and rocks from outer space, in the words of Shock, fell from the sky and have landed all over this area. You'll notice there's no more water in this location. You're no longer slowed down by it. This opens up another route to the central cap. Now this is actually a very important feature. Before, the water prohibited you from getting to the capture quickly, and you ended up having to take one of the outer ways to get to the cap circle. Well, not only is it easier to get to the cap circle, in the non-domination mode, the cap circle will be located centrally. And because it's located centrally, everyone can see it, even from the bridge, and there's no hiding spot within the cap. That will eliminate the everyone go to the cap to win, which was basically all that map was. Now that's really good to know. Now coming around the side of the cap, there's more rocks from outer space, in the words of Shock. Heading around this area, we're going to take a look at the ravine. The ravine has been heavily changed from the last patch. There's easier ways to get into the central cap circle. Again, you don't have to go all the way around to one side or the other to actually get to the cap circle. There's just a plain, normal, easy route which will get you right over there. This area has been completely reworked from the last time, like the last patch. If you go over here, there's water which gets in your way and slows you down. The ridge line was located on either side of the cap circle instead of slightly off-center, and there was no easy way to go straight to the cap circle from the ravine. That has all been changed, leading to more diamanticity, if that is actually a word, just more dynamic gameplay. Heading into the new industrial complex, you'll notice that there's a lot more buildings, a lot more automobiles, and the cap circle has no protection from a building that faces towards the cap. You'll notice that people can shoot at you from almost any direction, and the only elements you have of cover are easily breakable and destroyed and can be shot through. So that doesn't really protect you the way it used to. This is what makes this map so much more dynamic. Going and looking towards the bridge, they actually have shots directly at you, and they actually have cover from you instead of vice versa the way it used to be. Compare the new map to last patch. Coming over here, you'll notice that the back ridge line is inaccessible directly to the cap unless you're a really fast tank. They have to come around. And unless you huddled to the wall on my right, you are safe from attacks in every direction except your direct left and your direct right, which you would have plenty of warning for. I noticed they condemned the bridge that was on the northern spawn side, and they also, like I said, they flattened the bridge out so you can no longer hide behind it. I think I mentioned this earlier. So my final thoughts about this map. I do not like that they made it gravitate way more towards medium gameplay, adding in all these different obstructions and little round rocks everywhere that you can hide behind and play peekaboo. They did try at least to add a few things for tank destroyers, but let's be honest, those spots that they added aren't really the best spots for sniping. It does make this whole map, much more dynamic the way they've done this though, and I am appreciative of that. The way that you don't have to always go to the cap anymore to win, because you can easily reset the cap from almost any location, is a huge deal. No longer will this map be determined by whoever can get to the cap first in the greatest forces. this will be a lot more skill dependent. And for that, I am very grateful. I like the new lighting, I like the new outer scenery, really great graphics. Altogether, it's decent and it's coming pretty soon. And update 3.0, finally to one of those big update numbers. Alex built it out, blitz on, tinkers, and enjoy the new Falls Creek.